What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back with Star Citizen. Alright, so we changed some settings around from last time. I'm kind of curious to see if this works out a little bit better. Hopefully we have a lot less latency. I changed a lot of the different settings, so it's either going to work really well or things are going to be really bad. But hopefully everything works out for the better for us, and then we'll be able to keep these settings for all the games that we play. Without further ado, we are accompanied with Hobbs and Vinny on an adventure in Star Citizen to save Pyro from the Stanton criminals. Alright, so hold on, so we'll do that, close out you. Alright, there we go. I suppose turning my turret on might help in case we get attacked.
Oh, we're in quantum.
Oh, but even better. I was wondering why I couldn't move around my turret. I wonder if it's automatically on since it's just a hard mount.
It should be, yeah.
Is there 2 seats down below?
No, I think it's just one on the sides.
It says top remote turret, so there's gotta be a way to access it.
You looking on the website, or where are you reading that at?
Reddit.
You said Reddit?
Reddit? It doesn't look too bad. So where were you last night, Vinny?
I was asleep.
Sleep? Bob's misty. He kept talking about where Vinny's went, and I was like, I have no clue where he went.
Yeah, I was up all night that previous night, and then up all the next day until like 8 or 9, and I finally fell asleep.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Seats we want to do there.
30 GM out.
Corsair is the most nerfed ship in the game because it was too good at killing. Well, the thing is, Salmon, it's still one of the biggest ships that you can buy relatively cheaply for more than 3 people. I mean, it's not horrible. It still has 2 size 5 and 2 size 4s for the pilot. But yeah, it used to be a lot stronger, I will agree. It's okay though, someday, when they realize that the Corsair is no longer being bought for 250 bucks, they'll make it good again. After they, you know, fix the quantum markers. Yeah, it's IRL, it's the most expensive. That's exactly what I was thinking. They definitely got to do something with it. Vinny, I'll tell you, this PNG sure is thrilling.
Yep.
You know, the cool thing is I can at least swap through the menus here so I can see that we're somewhat using fuel. Alright, so we don't really need life support. And do coolers work in this game yet?
No.
So just keep the stock
do
coolers in this thing then?
Yeah, or get one that uses less. Remove one and find one that has the least amount of pip usage.
Okay, so you would run one cooler then?
Yeah. Like on my Corsair, on my Connie, I run one. For some reason, I can equip a size 1. I run one size 1 stealth, so I only use 1 pip for my cooler.
Oh, that's cool.
It's exploration / military tax. Thank God it's not luxury, otherwise it would have been 500. Well, I mean, it would have been 500, but at the same time, you know, it would have been cool. You would have at least been able to have point defense on it, which it still does not have. Which they could have easily, you know, done like a little bit of community, like trinkle in a little bit since they removed a gun from the pilot.
I don't think there's any Drake ships with point defense.
That's my point. So many people were angry about the Corsair. They should have just put a few point defense on there and be like, hey, look, we changed some stuff, but here, we tried to make it up for you. I feel like that would have at least been a little bit more accepted by the community, I guess is a better way of putting it. Hey, Sierra, how's it going? How goes the money making? Well, you're doing the saving pyro missions, so I mean they pay decent. It's 298k, I believe, for headhunters.
Quantum drive is now on.
Also going for skins right now, though, if we're being honest with you. And gravity. What is your mission payout, Vinny? 298?
I think so, something like that.
Up to 2 mil already, sweet! Fortunately, all these missions are not shareable.
So with the DLSS 4, I was able to put my volumetric clouds all the way up to very high, and it runs fine still.
That's good. Scorpion has 64k HP for a medium fighter. I was thinking about buying the Scorpion just because I thought it looked really cool.
Shield system online.
3 million, but spent money setting up weapons.
Well, that top turret is accessed from the co-pilot seat. You should have it enter remote or in the co-pilot seat.
Oh, they need to change that then if the pilot doesn't have access to those weapons either below.
I do have it up top.
So who fires the bottom 2 size 5s?
Now and then. If... Yeah. They need to change that. They need to put that remote turret someplace else or give the pilot back control of the 2 size 5s.
And can he control the other 2 size 5s? It's just sitting in the co-pilot seat.
Well, the
Hostile
thing...
target?
Is this a space mission? Thing is, I will say,
targets?
I like the fact... I know it's going against the points that you're making, so I'm going to apologize for that. But one thing I will like about this setup... Why can I not move my gun? You're in combat mode, right, Vinny?
Close.
Yep.
You. I was gonna say I like the fact that I can look forward and like on the bottom and up top. That way I can just swap between the two whenever things are moving around us. That's kind of cool. Which fight are we going for?
I'm on the one above us.
Shooting at us.
Bring it down.
Dead ahead.
Understand I don't have access to shoot them in the bottom turrets.
Try now.
Negative. When I hold F, I can't even like look up top, so I don't think that I'm doing anything wrong. I think it's a turret on the roof though, it's fine.
That means those two weapons just sit there with a power requirement and do nothing. That's nice.
Well, it might be something that we're not doing correctly, possibly.
I have all pits into weapons.
Oh, I'm just.
Well, I
talking about-
assume I should be able to like look up in the seat, but I'm not
Fire
able
that.
to. On spaceship, they don't overthink anything. So you got the fortune to make a fortune.
balance down. There's one more out here.
Straight ahead.
Yeah. Credit with my players to make some decent bank. Nice, Sierra. I like the players, it's a fun ship.
So,
So is
Yeah, I
this
only have
mission
two
complete?
guns.
You have to put your...
Yeah, the wings are down.
Alright, what about now?
No.
wing guns are firing.
It might be a weapon grouping.
Oh yeah, yeah, you might need to check weapon grouping.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I can do that.
Oh, there's
Alright.
side fives.
Hold on. What am I doing?
You should have the bottom two.
I have more than two, though. Are you clicking the button, Vinny, or is that me?
I was, but I'm not right now.
Okay, so group 2, I have M7As. Group 1, it says Badger, but it's not actually shooting anything, so I don't know if the Badgers are the top gunner and it's just like a bug
Yeah.
reading that.
The Badgers are the
Yeah,
top.
that's probably the top ones.
That's your remote turret, yeah.
Dumb
Yeah, you
option
just want
if
to
you-
be. You just want to be in the M7s.
Alright, well,
So
we'll
I
fix
think
it.
originally the pilot had access to all four of these, and then that co-pilot had access to the top turret, and then you had two side gunners. But they did nothing but take away the two. And they didn't assign the top turret to anybody else.
There is a turret over here, be careful, Vinny.
It's not hostile to us.
Hey Mustang, what are you up to today?
So what's this mission? Killing ground people?
Well, so far it seems to be working out pretty good for us.
I think so.
Whose mission is it?
Vinny's.
Yeah.
Is it just a percentage?
It just says destroy assets.
Oh, so we should have targets to destroy.
To show you where
What
the
do you mean?
targets are.
You should see things marked, like vehicles and buildings that you could just shoot.
Oh, I see the turret.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
You don't see anything on the ground that's targetable though, or marked.
I think we're here for
No.
generators.
Are you guys doing phase 2?
We are.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
I don't know. We just started, so I'll let you know once we manage to do it. Joining soon? Switch to the
It had last night. How did last night end for you?
Got my part 1 done.
In the
Yeah, you
pillar.
did. Nice.
Then we got stuck in Pyro, and it was a terrible disaster.
Yeah, yeah. I was watching the stream for that while I had to join your server in the end because Oz servers, I think it had 30k or whatever. And just nothing worked. So, yeah, I had joined on your server in the US and I'm like, oh geez, here goes the frame drop. I'm gonna be stuck in bed. Everything worked brilliantly. Everything worked brilliantly. I'm like, wow. Dream of privileges.
So, Badly Hobbs, or Vinny, or anyone who ends up in the Corsair is like the co-pilot seat. It has a unique feature where if you use your scroll wheel and like have like your M7As selected, since you have the bottom guns, you can't shoot those guns when you're in the top turret. And it also prevents you from shooting your turret, so you have to either stay in all the whole time or have everything mapped to the same firing order.
There's a Copian up in the sniper tower.
Why is a dog in a sniper tower?
I know, that's pretty fun.
Also, Vinny, can you pan down some? Oh, there you go, you killed it, never mind. There's a person down there.
Any assets to destroy. Is this a ground mission?
I don't know, Vinny. It's your mission, is it?
It just says destroy assets. That's all it says.
Well, the video I watched of someone doing to destroy assets, the assets were actually marked, like buildings had markers and some ground
Well,
vehicles
Vinny
had
just blew
markers.
something up and it actually like caught on fire and destroyed, so I think you're supposed to destroy those things. And Hans...
Well, that was the turret.
Oh. I was gonna say, sometimes these missions don't actually show the markers, so that might be what we're experiencing.
Yeah, it might be. This might just be a bug mission.
Someone need help with my missions?
So who owns the Corsair?
I do.
Why?
Well, Andromeda only holds 3 people, Corsair holds 5. There you go. That's my argument, because the Star Lancer is not available in game. Polaris is going to be way too expensive for me. Hammerhead's too expensive for me.
Wait, did you buy it?
In-game money, yeah.
I was about to say, you traded in your C1 for a Drake. So yeah, no, not a bad choice. I mean, it's
At least when
a
we're
very
doing,
nice.
when we're doing bonds and stuff, and we're in Anis, and he's not getting blown up in a C1.
And at least, you know, I got some room in case we end up getting people that want to be turret gunners, not pilots. We got plenty of guns on here.
Yeah, sometimes we got 5 of us, so everyone can do something here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got nice cargo space.
Did you leave the ship,
Just-
Vinny? I guess I'll
I think
set
our
my
pilot
spawn.
left us. By the way, Simon, I don't know what I did, but my game no longer renders the lights above the kitchen in the Corsair.
Oh,
Well, honestly, it's
okay.
worth it. The Corsair has less firepower than the Connie, but more people, always more fun.
Well, and for whatever reason, the Corsair still moves faster than the Connie, even though Urkel says it doesn't.
And it looks like it should.
Well, it does. That's the weird thing. It turns a lot quicker, and side strafing is a lot better in it. Even though it technically doesn't have side thrusters, I guess.
Minnie's getting chased by a Copion.
Am I?
It just turned around and charged me, but it's dead now.
Okay, nothing of the Copions. If you scare them too much, they can run out of the. I think CIG put like a range in for the missions to be completed. If the dogs run out of a certain distance, like I think it's like 200 meters or something like that, the mission won't complete.
On a side note, we get done with this place, I need someone to pull the Nursa out because I walked through the ramp.
What do you mean you
Oh.
walk when you?
You're stuck?
I mean, I'm on the ground right now currently, so I'm fine, but just like the Cuddy Red, I walked through the ramp.
Anyway, in
Oh,
this lighting, the LL sights are freaking awesome.
Man, I used to
That's
love
it.
Shooting with the pistol from way out here.
I'm not seeing anything to destroy. This mission might just be bugged.
It is, yeah. You would have had markers in the ship. I watched people do
Oh,
this
okay.
mission in the ship.
Oh. Just
Yeah,
hit that,
that
Hobbs.
was-
I thought this was a, like a bunker that we had to do.
Not this one.
Yeah, guys.
back to the ship.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos you can watch on another streaming platform of people testing it in Evo, and phase 2 missions didn't work all too well, and CIG still released it.
And Horn.
It's dead and it's still growling.
It's nice. I guess you could grab some weapons and kit here if you want. We killed enough people.
Please tell me you're okay. You're able to go up. I can get a kid on the next one, Hobbs. I need someone
Alrighty.
to reverse the Nursa, though.
Why? What's wrong with it?
This is what's wrong, Hobbs.
Oh,
What did you do?
I got off the ship. The Cuddy Red does the
How
same
is-
thing. I didn't know the
How is-
Corsair does.
moving the Nursa going to fix it.
If a Nursa medic in the cut is black? Ah, ooh.
I don't think so, unless you shoot the wheels
No.
off, maybe.
No,
I'll say it'd
no,
be-
then,
no.
no. The sides don't fit at all.
Ah,
And if you attempt to do it, I actually encourage people to try and fit an Ursa into a Cuddy Black. You're going to make the game's physics go all crazy, and the ship's going to just bounce around. Next minute, it'll take off into space.
We'll say
No,
the
I know, I
C1
get that.
barely fits the Nursa. I mean, it fits perfectly fine once you get it inside, but trying to like force its way in there, it's really tight fit. Vinny, is something wrong?
I think it's what's the command? You could put that gun turret down.
P.
There you go.
You ever turn the engines on?
They're not turning on.
You gotta manually click it. They broke it. But try to use hotkeys. Click F and click the button.
There it goes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
the same with me in the
1.7.
damn Connie. My keys don't work for it. It's annoying.
It's a new feature.
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
Bring her on back. That's right. So, I found this trick out in the Cuddy Red. If you walk through the ramp, as long as you have a ground vehicle, it lets you inside. And then the game registers that you're inside. Alright,
Oh.
bring her on in, Vinny.
You had to get a ride up your ramp.
I did.
That's awesome. We have room for another gunner here. Who's
Yeah,
joining
Mustangs
us?
get on in a minute.
Oh, cool.
I didn't tell you to shut my door.
I,
By the way,
I closed it before entering the vehicle.
in case you thought I was joking, it did 100% work. I'm walking around in my ship.
Yeah, last night I stole someone's Corsair, took it back to my hangar at Area 18 and stripped it.
It does have removable components, so that's nice.
This thing's actually gold
Now I've got
standard?
A good way to dupe
Yeah,
components.
oddly enough. Well, it's not fully, but yeah, you can strip
Oh, this is an
everything
older
from
ship,
it,
so I'm
including.
surprised.
Yeah, you can even steal the pucks off of it. Which you can't do on many ships, but you can with the Corsair.
This build Drake tough.
Yeah, those
Yeah, no.
built with duct
It's not
tape.
what- I think it went from 96k health down to 91 now.
All right, someone else might have to get a mission. They're not available for me.
No, you have to move, Vinny. You can't sit on a planet. The priority missions only appear whenever you're close to like a major point, so like
Yeah, a planet or a station. Just hop to
star
the
or
nearest
something or
one.
another. Any of like the little sub-hitties. I don't remember what they're called. Patch City, that's one.
Landing gear up.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Hey Vinny, I got a trade route for you from Patch City.
What's that?
Weapons online.
Patch
trade
City has got. Yeah, I told Drats about last night. You can make 600k easy with the Caterpillar.
Shield system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got some good. Yeah, you can either choose to do gold or the new XA pickle or some weird new commodity. Yeah, you can just stock up on that, fill up the Caterpillar, fly back to Stanton, kill yourself, spawn back in Patch City, do it again.
I think since I can see the QT markers, I should at least be able to see us jumping. Other ships you can't see
they
that, so I
removed
understand, but the Corsair, I at least see what the pilot sees. For the most part.
Yeah, just imagine how much of a pain the Corsair is going to be once AI crews aboard.
I think the Corsair will actually be able to defend itself pretty well once that happens.
Yeah, just not really from the bottom, but I mean, you got the side turrets, so yeah, it's going to be.
Quantum drive.
Well, I mean, right now
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be
AI Corsair is a little dumb because they can't figure out how to put the wings down. I feel like if they were able to put the wings down, it would be a totally different story. Or at least they would have a lot more firepower and being a lot more accurate when it comes to shooting you.
You know what's going to be nice when AI blades are out? The Retaliator.
Yes.
It's got
Yeah,
6
there's
shields
already
and a butt ton of turrets.
Yeah,
The
people
Demon's got
ready
some
to.
ridiculous shields too.
And
There's
you
already
can-
been major. Yeah, there's already been major discussions about that. 12 size 2s on a single ship. I mean, that's going to be. No matter what ship you're flying, if you run into that damn thing. I mean, it's got 6 size 2 shields.
They're probably gonna have like
You'll-
8, like take an entire power pip.
Oh,
Like,
at
I
this
mean-
current stage.
If you think about it, like the Redeemer, for example, you can't even max out the shields in it. It's got way too many compared to what you can actually supply it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Might be
gonna
one of
have
those
to do some
situations.
changing to the power system. This isn't right.
Sorry, Vinny, this time it won't be dumb. Me and Hobbs should probably grab some missions in case it bugs out. That way we have 3 chances of doing them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, would you guys like to know what was the pick for the most OP ship with AI blades?
Hammerhead.
Because people are pretty pissed. No. It's the carrot.
No, for its size, the
I
Carrack
got
seemed
one,
weird
and
compared
mine
to
is
other.
an asteroid base.
I grabbed mine, but it's not actually giving it to me.
Yeah. No, CIG said that they are gonna replace the shield on it and give it the capital shield and power plant, if I remember correctly. And all its turrets are size 5s.
Not
Should
getting
be
any
able to
pop
grab
up for
one
me.
here.
Oh no, they popped.
You
Yeah,
just
I
got
can't
the
imagine.
or did you abandon it?
I got it now.
Eight size fives are going to be bloody ridiculous once they're all guns on all man.
Having some slight complications.
What?
Ah, when don't you?
My missions aren't accepting.
Oh yeah.
Give it a sec to repop. Mine was doing that.
Okay. So both of you already have missions though?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't see any priority missions. You just sit here with the screen open and hope that it pops up?
Yeah, I should. I mean, if it did for us, it should for you.
Hopefully.
Mine is a remote asteroid base, about 50 GM out.
Same. Mine's about 40.
They're both remote asteroid bases?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, I'm off. So I'll catch you again. I'll be watching your stream.
See
Alrighty.
you later. Ah, priority.
Okay, see ya.
Haha. Let's grab it.
There
Hey,
you go.
I got one.
Nice.
Here's the asteroid base too.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see if you can jump to yours now. That's the next challenge. And we jump to them.
Got nothing. You almost broke my game. Don't you touch buttons.
Wait, what?
When you swap to quantum mode from the combat stance that we were in, my entire like the wristwatch display, it like got sucked into the Corsair's like glass, so it like all tilted downwards. It looked kind of cool, but it looked very odd.
Pilot is dying of thirst.
Dying of thirst.
Do you have a drink on you or do you need one?
No, I'm good.
Let's see.
That like freaked me out. You didn't have a party marker, and I just seen someone like come walking out of like, I thought it was coming out of like the elevator.
I don't have a party.
Oh my
marker.
god, did we get boarded while we were sitting by that station?
Do you not have a marker for me at all?
No,
Oh, that sucks. Hopefully don't shoot me in this base.
You'll be fine.
That one.
He doesn't have an itchy trigger finger.
Yeah, sure he doesn't.
I mean, I might have another problem.
Not moving.
No,
Oh, you know
we're-
what? I got a flare. I'm gonna put a flare on, so you can't mistake me. There you go. See,
Alright.
I'm glowing red.
The pilot can't get back in the pilot seat.
Look more left.
I mean, I have the interaction button. It's just not doing anything.
Oh, nice.
I can become co-pilot.
Why were you ever out of your seat?
Because I was dying of thirst.
The worst part is, you're the one who can see if we're even moving.
Maybe try the getting going into your Moby and back out. Sometimes that fixes it.
Maybe try like the FI trick, sort of like you're trying to loot an inventory.
Negative. Maybe once we drop out of quantum, it'll let me back in.
You see us moving though, right?
Yeah, we're 6 GM 5. We're about to drop out.
Dude, that is so weird. I don't know what's going on with my game. So like, when I'm staring at Hobbs, it's dark, and then if I look to the right, it turns the light on, so I can actually see the light inside the ships. Darth Vader. Happy.
Do you
Darth
still
Vader.
have that?
Happy.
Do you still have that profile set up in NVIDIA app?
I clicked all to default just to see if it would be better. Oh, what profile are you talking about?
We tried to use the new DLSS.
Oh, yeah, no. I reverted all that.
Okay.
Oh, it's dumb. It should be able to handle it. I don't see why not. I think it was just a way to get people to spend more money. Spec-wise, the 2060 and the 1080 Ti were still about on par with each other. The weird thing is, I have lights in the cargo bay. It's just everywhere else I don't have lights. Hold on, what happens if I put the emergency lights on? That's what it is. I'm stuck in the emergency mode, but I can't swap out of it. Vinny, can you click on emergency and see if it fixes it for me?
Hold on just a second.
Are you gonna do it, kill yourself?
No?
What kind of witchcraft is this? Where? Oh, you're in the seas.
I'm getting in and out of another vehicle and then trying to get back in the pilot seat.
So my haunted Corsair is floating through space, possibly going to crash into things or bump into a whole bunch of people trying to gank us. Because he got out because he wanted water.
Are you able to get in?
I am not. Drake ship's now become a fort.
Hobbs!
I'll try.
I now have a party marker for you.
Oh, sweet.
That's weird.
Well, Vinny, I have a question. Are we moving?
No, we shouldn't be.
What do you mean we shouldn't be? Have we finished our destination?
Well, yeah, we're out of quantum.
This thing says, well, maybe that server is beyond F.
The other thing I
that
can
could be.
think of is we get out of the ship, let Jurassic bedlog back out, back in, then hope that the ship respawning fixes it.
Hold on. I got a better plan. Vinny? We're going to step outside and we'll see if we're moving.
No, we're
We
stationary.
don't seem to be moving that fast.
Oh yeah, we dropped out of quantum, so.
Ooh, hold on, before we server hop, I got a plan. Vinny, you say we
We
spawned to
don't
my ship,
server hop.
right?
We don't want you to server out. We just want you to bedlog.
Oh, okay,
and
so you want me to bedlog and then come back with my ship. Gotcha.
yeah, so the ship respawns with you.
Smart. Log out the captain's quarters.
Well, Vinny has to leave the ship first, though.
I'm trying one more time to get in the seat.
Oh, gotcha.
My plan was just to put him down, Hobbs. We could have killed Vinny. He could have spawned in Minersa. We could have moved.
I will get back up eventually.
Well, I mean, if we can't enter the seat, something's up with the seat,
In
right?
the ship without a tether.
All right, I'm out of the ship.
All right.
This is what we get. This is what we get for buying Drake.
I was recommended to it by a credible source.
I'm not credible. Well, the ship's gone, so at least we know we're getting
Right?
a respawn of it.
By the way, the world went from like 568 to 312.
That's not
EVA
good.
and fly around it.
Oh no, your ship's gone.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Hopefully.
People must be bailing on the server for a reason.
Well, I'll be the devil's advocate on that. There could just be people not being able to exit from Loreville, Orison, Grimhex, 18. That could be a contributing factor.
Gank him before he gets out of his bed.
I heard that.
Oop,
Hey, it
button.
worked.
Ramp down. Did it work?
Did.
Sweet.
Good thinking, Hobbs.
Let me put the ramp back up so when he boards us.
And leave it down, Vinny loves it. It helps with his immersion.
I have a button for that.
You know, surprisingly, they don't actually have tethers in this game. I think that would be something they would include for EVA walking.
Well, I mean, you have a multi-tool which has a tether type function, right?
This is open world. Here, let me pull up the map for you. So we're in
Hey,
this
is
place
everyone
called
on board?
Pyro, right? It's more the
I'm
ghetto
in
area.
Quantum drive.
We got one station there, then we keep scrolling, and all these like different white points are different areas. They're supposed to have 100 different systems. Currently, there's only 2 systems though, so we have Pyro and we have Stanton. This place works much better. Now, if you're thinking about getting the game, it does come with its own unique set of bugs. It is an early access. However, it's a lot more intuitive and enormous compared to other space games.
It's a trap. Don't fall for it.
It is a lot. Although it's still a work in progress. They got a lot of work to do for everything.
There could be hostile turrets and ships out of RAB, so we'll find out.
Lovely.
You tricked me. I just figured out what you done did.
You know what you're missing?
Yes, my mission, because I had to go to the menu. We should have just killed Vinny. Could have killed Vinny and moved on with our day.
You should.
It wasn't me. It was the ship.
I'm just saying, now I don't have a mission.
Oh,
Some people have spent over 45k like acid here. Oh, most definitely. I've definitely spent 45,000. Honestly, the real answer is he's talking about real money. I was joking though. I've not spent 45,000. So you can get into the game for $45 US technically, and then if you want like bigger ships, you can move up, and you can eventually fall down a trap and end up spending $45,000. You don't actually need to spend the money to get new ships in the game, though. You can buy them in game. However, they come with insurance if you get them through the website. That's why you'll see a lot of articles about Star Citizen being a scam, but it'll never come out. It's a really fun game, though. And it does have it free fly, so I'll try to post it on my YouTube whenever they are planning on doing the next free fly. That's probably the best way to test it out. It is pretty hardware intensive, though, so you need a fairly beefy rig to run it.
and it is still in development.
Yeah, it's been in development since like 2012.
And it'll be in development 2034.
And Mustang, $45 ship it okay for a ship? Mustang has no storage.
I think right now if you spend 51 on the holiday or the whatever holiday cutter package, you also get a red set of Artemis armor.
Yeah,
They
it's good.
seem
They
to
got
be
a
really
bundle
trying to
package.
push the cutter.
I like the cutter.
Yeah, it's not
This
a
thing
bad
has
dark
like
starter
6
ship.
boxes of storage.
I like the cutter Rambler. You get a
Just
lot
bought
of
a new
distance
PC,
on it.
so the 4080 Super run it well. This game's more CPU intensive than GPU. So what kind of CPU do you have, and how much RAM? To answer your question, the 4080 shouldn't have any issues.
2070 run.
Why not?
I have a 2070 runs it just fine too. It's not
Yeah.
not very GPU intensive.
I wish it was more GPU intensive. If it was, my system would be running much better.
Memory and running off an SSD are going to be your biggest must-haves.
Yeah, as long as you have
They're
a decent CPU and
SSD.
RAM, then you'll be fine. Keep in mind that right now the game's in sort of a rough state, so if you get in, you might have a harder time doing missions. Like, it was bad enough to where they did delay their free flight, so you might want to wait a little bit before trying to invest in it, if you are thinking about getting it. I like being honest to people. Kind of pay to win then?
No.
In a sense it is, because you can get... So, for example, like there's some very large ships like a Hammerhead. That's going to be... It's like 45 million in-game, and it takes a ton of hours to actually get all that money to buy a bigger ship like that. Or if you spend real money, you can get the ship immediately. The downside is, if you have one of those big ships, it costs a lot more for insurance, you have to wait a lot more time for it to actually come back up, and you also have to buy weapons for each of those different turrets.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
use
buy it
those
with real
as
money,
well.
it's just in-game money. Buy any ship and you get killed by a starter ship.
Yep.
So I guess I would call it pay-to-win light, because technically it does get you an advantage of bigger ships quicker. At the same time, you still have to grind out turrets regardless if you spent $45,000 on the game, you still come with the stock turrets on your ship. Now, there is some very large ships like a Polaris. That one's a little bit more on the pay-to-win side, because it comes stock with really powerful weapons and also has point defense and everything. This one, he has the wings up. But it actually is a decent-sized ship. Ever a little bit. Yeah, you do have the wings up.
Not for me.
Yeah, they're down for me as well.
Well, they were down and now they're back up. They went up, then they went down, and then went up. Alright, now they're going down. Don't worry about the fact that the wing looks weird and it's not symmetrical. It was a design choice that people love in the community.
It's horrible.
So many people give it compliments.
You can't land, you can't take off. Like,
And honestly, they should have just kept the 2 smaller wings. I can put it on both sides. I think it would actually look fine like that too. You guys
Yeah, it
have
would've looked
any
a lot better.
quantum markers? You have any?
I have the marker for the asteroid base.
Yes, we do, Mustang.
Good enough. There it is.
The ship I'm flying is $250 US dollars, or it's also like 5.7 million. You just gave me an ad during the stream, and it was for Star Citizen. Look dope. YouTube's sitting there doing the preferred learning there. It's like, oh, Star Citizen stream? Star Citizen ad. Take it. I will say, it's sort of like a Ubisoft game where their trailers look really good. It's got a lot of work to do to look as good as the trailers. It has the potential for it, though. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people play it, even though they have bugs and have headaches with it, they still find it very enjoyable.
I do. I mean, you gotta take the right approach to it. You gotta, if you think of it as you're playtesting it, a live test environment, you do your job or your part and submit issue council reports for bugs. I mean, you're playing a game, but you're also trying to help its development, right?
See, I would do that, but the issue council thing is so stupid. I have to like sit there and sign up with like a 30 different page paper just to submit a bug report. They need to do away with that.
So the turret doesn't appear to be hostile, but there was a red ship.
Entering private property, enter at your own risk.
So do I shoot these power generators? Or do we have to get out and do that?
You have a marker?
I mean, I do.
Shoot it. I assume the turret's going to shoot back though.
Oh, this isn't when we go in. This is when we just kill stuff on the outside.
I don't know. We have a contact.
You're gonna have to use your words, buddy. Contact where? What?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we got some light fighters like AK out on the starboard side.
It is a beautiful looking game though. I'd also recommend Elite Dangerous too. It's a little bit different take, but another really fantastic space game. See somebody? We're destroying these stupid turrets. Alright, there we go.
Yeah,
Are you able to control my firing order up there, Vinny?
do we need to go inside?
No, it resets every time you load the ship.
Alright, there we go. I have no other firing order except for one, so I should be good now. About to Death Star this thing?
Go inside or not.
Yeah, we have to EVA into it from. That's the entrance to EVA into their base.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure there's no other turret that's going to be lighting us up. No, looks like we're good right here. Alright.
As long as we keep the ship locked up.
Ah, shields are under attack.
Oh, probably those light fighters that were like AK out. We probably have to kill them.
By the way, I have ship interior lights again.
Engines online.
And see what's attacking it.
It's up above us.
Oh yeah, it's those light fighters. The Mustang's already missing a wing.
Are you able to hit them?
Trying
Yeah,
to.
maybe. Shields down.
Further. There you go. We're also using a stock ship right now, so they do get much stronger than what we're using currently. I bought it last night, and I didn't have the money for components, so.
There's one more. Stephen Woodward.
Yep, above us.
Shields are down. How are power pips looking? I only have like a few shots in this.
We're on full weapon.
Alright.
Sorry, once again, we're on stock weapons. In Amos video, I'll use the size 5s. There you go.
Alright, that was not. It was only
It's
those
big boy
two.
weapons.
Alright, try this again.
It allows me that some people spend up to 45k real life money on a game that isn't even finished, let alone a finished game.
Because they're supporting
Honestly,
the development.
they're supporting the development, but I mean, thousands of other games have been early access and don't need $45,000. We're still being shot at.
But were those games crowdfunded?
Those
We're being
games
shot
are
at.
Kickstarter.
What are we being shot at by?
It's the other turret. I just moved up. We're good.
Oh,
You didn't give the crew much
Alright.
information there, Vinny.
Well, he wasn't doing any damage.
Like all early access titles, it could come out, it could never come out.
These are cool. We should be able to make our bases out of these. Like some abandoned remote base, asteroid base.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I should also state that I don't have any weapons.
Oh my god.
Well, I was expecting to do space combat in a space game. Is my bad?
There'll be weapons here.
We're upside
Lots of
down.
weapons. Wait till Vinny's in to click the thing. Alright, cycle it.
I think it's behind you, isn't it?
No, you're standing right next to it.
I'm stuck on Vinny. Lead the way, boys.
You really didn't bring any FPS weapon?
Oh.
Can we just shoot these?
Not here to hug
And
it.
then you're the only one that has
Oh.
markers for stuff, so yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my character.
Oh god.
That's not good. My guy is like locked into like Vinny's movement or something.
Yeah, there was like 30 of them spawn all at once.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm also down.
Yeah, they all came out of the elevator.
Oh, they were slow to spawn, huh? Probably shouldn't all spawn at once here.
So, who all reset their spawn once I came back into the world?
Oh my god.
It should have kept it. It didn't keep it.
Oh, did it keep it for you? If it did, I'll kill myself. I'll just kill myself.
Are you down, Hobbs?
Yeah, I'm still loading.
Oh.
I killed a couple, but they all turned on me. Yeah, I'm in the Ursa. Slight problem.
What's your
We have
problem?
no suits.
But if we can get the back of the ship close enough to get into the whatchamacallit,
This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be terrible.
I'll try it. Just get us close.
You know what else is also terrible? I'm stuck in...
How come you didn't spawn in the Ursa? Did you set your spawn in the Ursa?
He left the game and came back.
Should have still left his spawn there now.
EVA is spacewalking. Can't do nothing, I'm stuck in microtech.
Oh god.
Grab your C1. Actually, it wouldn't matter. Well, it might matter. You might be able to... Yeah, I don't know. You might be able to QT to party marker with someone in the seat.
Well, do you want to attempt this?
Sure, yeah. Get the back right to it. As close as you can.
That was not part of the plan. So, my game, for whatever reason, was like locked onto Vinny's movements. Hero loves me.
lower.
It wasn't a questionable moment, it was bad luck.
You can go lower. There you go. Any closer? Alright. Should I go for it? You're gonna try and get closer.
I'm gonna try and get a little bit.
Well, the thing is, if I call a ship, skill issue to be honest. If I call a ship, are you guys gonna have access to my ship?
As long as you don't claim this
As long
one.
as you don't claim this one. Just grab your C1. Nice, you're getting right up. You should be able to live long enough to get into that airlock.
Hopefully.
I think we have to, might have to cycle it first though. Oh. See if we can live long enough for it to cycle. You want to do it
Is it
together?
his fault the sun got in his eyes?
Stand clear of disembarking.
That's about as good as it's gonna get right there.
Our long stream and I do it all in solo in 2 hours. Well, Saban, you should join us over here and see how well your luck goes.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It would be better if the airlock was already open, but let's on 3, 2, 1.
We have no thrusters.
Oh, well, the airlock's open now. Alright, well, now we can get into it.
Wait, what happened to Vinny? What do you do?
Okay, well, this is gonna be a multi-step process.
We just have to get in and out and click the cycle button.
Once we, because we had to stop outside of the airlock to press the button, we couldn't get inside of the airlock because our suits, we don't have,
Missing?
yeah, we don't have thrusters.
Nearing next stop.
And now we can just go right in and we'll hit gravity as soon as we cross that threshold.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, that's a little creepy.
By the time you get there, ass up, you fill with bodies.
Alright,
Pretty much.
we need to get in there again so we can just quickly click the say when.
All right. Now.
Apparently I gotta come back again.
Alright,
Nice.
we're gonna have to take down here. Grab his gun. Oh shit, we're gonna get lit up. Might need to cycle this again.
Supposedly Mustang's
Oh
on
my
it, sir.
good.
Cycle it. Cycle it. Well, at least we have air inside here.
So Vinny, you can try and Captain Hobbs and use tractor beam to move him. I'll have 10 seconds.
Well, this is
Yes,
bad.
mid-hill.
I have no ammo.
Where'd they go? How many are
There's
there?
4 right inside the door. Let me.
They're leaving, so let's let them look. They're leaving. Hopefully, we can get just one or so here again. If we can get that armor looted, or if we can only get 2 here, we can like quickly middle mouse them.
All right.
Yeah, those ones are leaving. And I'm talking shit.
Got one off to the right, too. Yep. We got 2 off to the right. 3. And 2 off to the left. So we got 2 up ahead.